Never mind. The wall got broken. Never mind. I thought they walled themselves off from the plan. Now he's gonna be able to go for the plan there, Blurred. He's being troubled as YESicaN comes out from spawn to take out one. He's going for more, but now NDG will trade back. jEEE going a little bit overextensive towards oranges now, as now he's thrown Ficio into a mix. He's gonna keep him busy here, and that's all he needs to do, jEEE. Stay alive and keep him focused. 4 versus 2.
4 versus 2. It's not going to be easy, but Fancy United Esports on the back for the first on itself. Ficio needs to find this pick, which he will. Always delivering when he needs to, but YESicaN as well, coming clutch with 2 picks for himself. And now the Viper has been spotted, but the question is, can Ficio pull this off? That is a question. He has been spotted, doesn't really have a lot of time. Is he going to take it? Is he going to take half the spike? He wants to take it, but will get taken. Once again, super aggressive Spectre, Bulldog, and I maybe I saw Vandal as well over there, but of course, YESicaN will be waiting. Unfortunate thing is he can't use any of his util. He needs to go around the corner, peek that, and wins the fight. Kakarot gets taken down with that stage wall. I'm not sure if that is the best of options. Does allow Ficio to drop down and peek it. NAOS Esports are in shambles right now the way they executed this round.
1 enemy remaining.
Well, Blurred might have gotten one, but he's okay. Never mind. He gets another. Just swings out wide. Now he's got a flank coming in, which he has detected thanks to Kishi throwing in that haunt. But it doesn't even matter.
I know the drone is going to get spotted, so it won't matter. Oh my lord, Kishi. The problem was he was suppressed. Oh, he will get the pick. Okay. That was so ballsy, but oh my lord, just practically guarantees a round for the team. But of course, now the Viper spin coming in, Mojer will get taken down, but NDG will not miss those with the Viper spin coming in the picture. They have the Hunter Fury available as well, but do they use the Viper Pit to counter it, right? They have the Viper Pit available on defense as well, so they could potentially use it to counter it in case they can't find those picks.
I mean, doesn't seem like they need it in a 4v2. The flash comes out, but it is going to be a 1-for-1 trade, and now it's just a Viper left, who, by the way, is the most important person in this entire round. NDG will get one, but not more.
He managed to get last time around as well, but the flash drive blinding him. He won't see the gun barrel. He will get spotted as well, but not being able to connect that shot. That is so unfortunate, but NDG will shut him down. Of course, here we go. We do have the Nightfall coming in, but it won't matter. Wukong needs to go in. The Viper's Pit is available, but can they make it happen? I don't think so.
Oh man, YESicaN,
especially in the second half when they will start off on attack.
Oh, a lot of utility exchange, and this time towards B they go aggressive, and Ficio and Kishi this time will find their picks, but Mojer is coming back for a little bit of revenge. Out comes the Sova as well. They're missing their shots, but Ficio isn't. Mid-region is also being taken up, but the problem is that Mojer is ready for it all. Comes through, and now they've got a bit of post-buy utility, which by the way can be cancelled because of Wukong's ultimate himself.
They could, but YESicaN in the meantime, he is on a long rotation. I think by the time he comes back, the round is probably only going to be over, but the flash drive going in, not, oh my god. I feel like that did more harm than good, but it all comes down to
causing them problems. Now they're going in towards mid. They've taken that smoke to its advantage, as Kishi will be spotted out, but he's got his own ultimate going through, and to get away is not going to be an option because Blurred will take him down. Wukong doesn't know that they're players towards the left, and he will take him down irrespective, as the grenade will isolate that fight because jEEE will not be able to come in for that. Mojer goes down from that A push, and Fancy United are just absolutely crippling the side of NAOS right now. Somehow, though, the two shares find...
You could use a Prowler to slow them down, but if Fate gets taken out of the equation, that's a massive problem. But Kakarot not being able to connect those shots, that was too much pressure for him to handle. He will get taken down. Ficio, of course. He wants to push in, but can he? That is a question. Has a dark order to work with? He use a paranoia. Will get taken down by Blurred. Never an easy thing to do. Probably not the smartest thing to do either, but he managed to pull the round off. But look at Nizzy though. He has been spotted, but the problem is the Hunter's Fury. Oh my lord, trying his best to take down, but Ficio somehow still manages to find the first pick. How is that even allowed? Ficio, that is illegal, but Nizzy, no way, he takes on Mojer. With a no-scope onto the Marshall, it all comes down to Kishi in a 1 versus 3. He does have a lot of util available. He pulled back, that is a question. Good movement, though.
No, it's how on earth did you get that?
I wish I had an answer for that, but that kill was phenomenal, and that might just be the differentiator between them winning or losing this round because the Viper is out of, sorry, not the Viper, but here's the thing, that kill was so on point, right? But NDG once again just going in, finding the pick on a Nizzy. Wukong and Nizzy tried their best to have and maintain that advantage, but it won't matter because YESicaN and Kishi once again just chiming in. But Kishi once again being taken out, and it all comes down to G in a 1 versus 2, slowly but surely clearing out all these angles. The only position they could potentially be in is in backside, but of course a fragment which might delay the plan unless of course they decide to plan somewhere else. And NDG trying once again to get that pick, but the same trick don't work twice, and that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Hey Fischio, I like this movement. He's gone a little bit overly aggressive, but just about in control. But the flash is brilliant! What an amazing 4-peak from back of that flash. NAOS will find everybody. My word, they knew that Fancy's gonna try and take extra control. They're yet again having to give up that A site. Now NAOS on the retake. They've got no ultimates to work with. Only one is the closest, only two are closest ones, and that is G and Blurred. And if that Sova's Hunter's Fury comes up, maybe they can do something. But Kishi, again, going on the aggressive foot. They're doing this again. But I'm a little worried this time that they could fall for the same trap. 3 players seen, I believe, from that Sova drone. As Kishi gets one, the blind comes through. It's up to Blurred, but he's Reyna. But the Empress seems to be activated in the form of the Viper. If at all, somebody gets a kill. But no Vipers are getting kills here. It's only the Sage who finally chimes in. As NAOS are keeping it under control towards the A side. There comes the I was gonna say revive, but there comes the ultimate from the KO Wukong, who is not gonna let the revive come through. Blurred needs to be careful. He's got an operator coming right in his direction. Now he's been spotted, and what a kill from Nizzy to shut down the Sage. He wants a little bit of a clearer path going into this. Doesn't want to give Wukong the advantage of positioning, but no, Wukong could have gotten the kill for free. And now the wall goes up. I don't know if he has a grenade, but he can't stick this defuse if he needs to. He's actually doing it. I saw the Vipers being downstairs before it even went there.
So did I.
What the hell was that?
What?
Valorant at its best. Wukong will just flick onto Blurred's head to get that kill as Nizzy still lurking towards mid, but they're actually going towards A, but the problem is the Spike is still towards B. Spike has been dropped, and for some odd reason... Oh wait, they've got the alright, the Omen ultimate, right, of course, forgive me. Classic Omen finds the ult to take up the Spike, and the plant goes down as Mojer is left in a 1v2 that he desperately needs to clutch for his team, or else it is match point. You're gonna expect this though. Yes, he will just swings out wide, and now it's a Tamer versus Tamer duel. Nizzy tucks his head into the ground as he goes for a bit of a...
Either, but fancy that Esports using every piece of utility that they have, and of course, throwing the kitchen sink in that way. Ratio is going to find this pick. Indeed, he will. Taking a sweet time, finds that pick, reduces it to a 2v4. And looks like NAOS Esports, there's not they can do, but Nizzy still gets taken down. She is being super aggressive. Wouldn't matter though.
Just one player left. And they will do everything to stop him. There comes the ultimate. They know that he's on the backstab. They will expect this. Fischio guarding Wukong's...
well, great shot indeed, but it is still a 5v5, so no damage dealt, no harm, no foul. But this is going to be a massive problem. YESicaN only if he could have found a kill there for himself. But of course, with a relay ball coming in along with the Prowler, that was a massive problem. And this is exactly what I'm talking about with the Neon. Mojer goes in, gets that pick. It all comes down to Indy trying to find this opening over here. Can he find it, or that is going to be the question. Phoenix all alone in the 1 versus 2, but he also has hot hands available to heal himself. But at the same time, he needs to find this pick. Gets the first one, needs to find the second as well. He's going to heal himself. Yes, indeed, he wants to heal himself. He wants to peek around the corner. Fancy United Esports. Sure, they have the mad advantage. NAOS, it could potentially Kakarot, though. How does he find that pick? I'm not quite sure. But regardless, they want to go in for the trade, which they will most likely find. Or maybe not. Wukong will get taken down over there, and this is troubled. But hey, you know what? He still has a running back available, so he could potentially use it. He has information as well, but needs to heal himself. No hot hands. So does he force the ult to try and come back up onto 100 HP? Is it going to happen? I'm not quite sure.
It's the second round, and he's got his ultimate.
But I mean, that's the thing with Phoenix also, right? You only need 6 orbs to work
Oh,
with.
he's going for it. Their back is covered, but no!
Oh my Nizzy with that incendiary lineup. I think he missed it. Yeah, he missed it for a second over there, but now he's going to go for it. And they want to go out aggressive. So I do see this going Fancy's way, if only if they can manage to find that pick bot. Oh my god, look at that. The amount of chaos towards A-main is incredible. Of course, Kakarot barely surviving that one. Still gets hit on the head through the doors, but NDT can find his first one to get traded. Yes, indeed, he will. All comes out of
The
this.
defense does have the orbital strike to try and work this one out, and that's exactly why the entirety of A main is where the Fancy United players have plagued themselves. YESicaN will find G as well, as now the orbital strike seems to be coming into play. It clears off the A main side. YESicaN is still inside though. Kakarot and NDG find one each, as Nizzy is keeping it alive. He's still towards that A main position, holding his ground as YESicaN is supporting him. Both the duelists making the work short. The ultimate comes in from Kakarot, but he's not following it up by himself. The grenade will stop it. Good support from both of these players.
To attack. And YESicaN, look at his position. This could be crucial for the opposition, but Nizzy in the meantime, he will get taken down. G finding that first pick. Are going to use the showstopper. Are they going to commit to it? But Mojer on the backside. Can he find the pick? Finds first and needs to find the second as well. And the relay ball, he still finds the pick, but Fisher quickly gets traded out, reducing it to a 2v4. And Kishi needs to stay alive, but actually manages to find 2 for himself.
At all.
Nizzy,
Nizzy, he's charging up this B site, and Blurred is trying to take out that lurker Ficio, who's keeping them busy. A lot of players are falling down across both sides, but it's still Fancy in the lead as Kakarot will take one back. 3 versus 3. Make that 3 versus 2. Nizzy is still just absolutely on top of his game. Activates the ultimate, goes straight for this charge up of enemies, but NDG will charge him right back down. Kishi will trade though, as 1v3 again comes on.
Positions, and not a lot that NAOS could have done better, but in the meantime, Nizzy once again just making his way to the site. Ooh, walks into the relay ball. Is that going to be a problem once again? That orbital strike coming into play and taking away so much HP, right? Even if it doesn't get the kill, even if it doesn't guarantee the kill, it just chips away so much at the opposition that is difficult to deal with. But of course, a flashpoint will allow Kishi to cross into the site and plant it safe. But how does this go from such a commanding position to it? He doesn't have any sky smokes available, so it doesn't matter. He needs to go all there and pick those fights. But of course, now is trying the best to go in and breach that defense while they're trying to go in for the retake. But of course, they double peeking, triple peeking, everything by Kakarot. Oh my lord, what an absolute monster with those big peaks. It all comes down to Kishi. All alone, doesn't have any utility working, but time is running out. Tick, tick, tick. The clock is ticking away as well, and it all comes down to the last chamber standing with Blurred. Doesn't have enough time. That is unfortunate. People get taken down.
I really want to see NAOS try and clutch this out 3v5. It would be a miracle, and it's a miracle that I would love to see. They are against the wall right now. YESicaN though will take out Blurred, as that double peek was insanely good. There's no way they would survive there. And Nizzy takes out Kakarot. Ladies and gentlemen, might just be a flawless pistol unless NDG gives a little bit of damage. Gil goes for 1. That's about it, but what a round from Fancy. Once again, going in towards B main. My god, they've already got so much control. The utility dump is insanely good, and they're forcing NAOS towards the A side, where they've got one only the trade-off with Ficio, as everybody's running right back, and so is the Phoenix with his ultimate. They've got nothing to work on back of this Phoenix. Just spots out one, and that's about it. 2 versus 4, and now stabilized.
1 enemy remaining.
Well, now stabilized for sure, but Nizzy holding on to that.
I fancy to keep them at bay. Now, the last 30 seconds is going to be depending on the aim, and Blurred will make sure that his is right on point. YESicaN will get one back, and he's got Nizzy to support him. Ficio gets another as well. Fancy United are absolutely tearing it down, but NDG, he's going to find an avenue to run away. Head. NDG is in a pretty good angle. He is really going to be expected here. 30 HP, 1 bullet, that's all that's required. YESicaN will deliver it, and it is going to be number 11. You know, any sort of push or retake ability. YESicaN, he's holding onto the ultimate. Good choice to not use it because they're not coming here. Fancy are having attack coming towards A, and Kishi's holding them at bay, and he gets another one for free. NDG going out of the smoke and somehow puts out his knife. Fancy get almost a round handed to them for free.
Well, oh well, that is so sad. That is so unfortunate for them. It all comes down to Neon in a 1 versus 5. YESicaN is the attackers now, but of course the running back being used. Can he find a pick? That is the question. The rolling thunder being used. I feel like that was a little too premature. Oh, he still finds the pick. Oh my goodness, Nizzy still manages to find that pick, reducing it to a 2v2. But of course, the opposite strike available on NAOS Esports. Why are they using it right now? I don't understand it. They could have played it on the post plan, but they decided to use it. Now Nizzy has a wall, has a curveball to use as well. He's been pushing. Yes,
what a
he
flash.
finds the first one. He has the hot hands. He's going to take it. Look, he wants to fight that. He absolutely wants to fight. That is absolutely phenomenal.
Out as many coordinates as possible, but Mojer, he's gonna be walking straight into YESicaN's crosshair thanks to that orbital strike. Good retake potential coming in now as they gain control of Heaven. Wukong takes another. This could be the beginning of the end here, ladies and gentlemen. Out comes YESicaN, finds all of them, and it is gonna be Fancy United to take the final round, as everybody wants to just kill each other now at this point because they've got no more opponents left. They will take Fracture after what has been